Good evening from down. The opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. Rockets come up with it. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Houston with the basketball. Harden matched up with Harden. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Flushes it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And count the basket.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Harden with it up top, up by 6. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Capella's on him. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
The assist from number 3.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Capella to P.J. Tucker from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Capella. Short jumper off the mark. To Harden. 4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Tucker to Paul. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Harden into the front court. 10-2 the score. And a throwdown.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. In a flash, scores at the rim. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. Rockets have the steal. And throws it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Paul. He made his first effort, but not that time. Tucker with a shot that won't go. So the Rockets with the lead after one at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Capella. Paul. Deep right corner. Paul. Well defended. Now Paul with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Capella to Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Clint Capella, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 48% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Paul, defended by Eric Gordon. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Harden in possession. 14-point deficit. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
It's Rockets ball. Rockets come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Capella to Paul. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Paul into the front court. Down a bundle. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. Paul into the front court. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Paul with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And stuffs it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden with the basketball. His guys down big. Clint Capella. Huge block. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Tucker. Paul. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harden matched up with Harden. That misses with a second to go. That's it. First half has come to an end. It's been all Rockets.
Back to Ed and Jay.
It's in the hands of Harden. James Harden. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And counted at the rim.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Clint Capella sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Capella. Clint Capella looking good. 4 for 5. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Harden. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Rockets come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Can't connect from inside.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. For 3, Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Clint Capella rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And strokes it.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Paul.
To number 3, Chris Paul. That's his first.
Chris Paul is going to get 3 shots here. A career 86% from the line. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws. James Harden at the controls.
Oh yeah, blow by.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Over to the right side. Harden. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden. Oh, that's how it's done.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Knocked loose. Harden. Harden's on him. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. 3 quarters down. The Rockets way out in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
To Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Gordon with it. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Chance for Paul. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Paul to Capella. Paul cleans you up. And a putback slam.
we're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
They work it to Capella, down low.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Knocked loose. Gordon matched up with P.J. Tucker. Has a chance. Gordon shot, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But to hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
He drills the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Paul, that's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Paul defended by Tucker. Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And the nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Harden. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Now it's Harden at the controls. Knocked loose. Harden shoots, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Paul. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion.